here we are in Denver in a hotel that we have been put in to.
On the 12th floor in the Hilton. It's very nice. Very nice. We love our son.
So this is where we are for the next couple of nights. So
we are sitting where?
On a front porch.
Not our front porch. We're sitting in Denver, Colorado on our son's front porch. I know! We traveled again, but granddaughters are important. It's her graduation. And it's like a picturesque day.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just sitting here and we've got to figure out where did everyone go and how are we getting to the graduation? Why are we here?
For a graduation, which happened today.
It is.
And there's a party on Friday.
And there is. Our granddaughter. We are excited about starting this 30-day
A lot of great
challenge.
response, but for us as well, you know, we've got to stop traveling so much. Traveling is hard on
Traveling
eating
is
right.
really, really hard. But we have done an amazing job. But we must have eaten something that wasn't correct because we're both having a
Both
little,
of us are
little
gassy,
tummy issue.
so
We don't need to get personal.
We don't need to get personal. She's embarrassed about being gassy.
We're cutting that.
She's the editor, so she can cut whatever she wants.
I wanted to talk to you about marriage and peanut butter.
Peanut butter doesn't make you gassy.
We're not talking about it anymore. Stop it.
Marriage and peanut butter.
So a lot of people ask us, or they compliment our marriage, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, I wish my husband," or "I wish my wife."
I remember what you were going to talk about.
I wish all these things, and you know, what do you guys do to make your marriage so good? So I want to tell you about what happened this morning.
Well, but that's not what we do to make it as wonderful as it is. I mean, what do we do to make it as wonderful as it is?
Well, let's talk about peanut butter.
Well, let's come back. Let's come back to that, though. It's good, but let's come back to it. Okay. What do we do to keep it? I mean, it is great.
We have a Friday night date.
We do have a Friday night date.
We talk to each other. We read to each other. We share with each other. We help each other. What do you do?
we do that to each other. But you know, the question
really
the question goes a lot deeper than that. I mean,
it does.
Those are the results, and I don't know that I have a good answer for it. I know that we are equally committed to this relationship, but that doesn't answer the question of how. I mean, how did that happen?
Have you ever seen, and of course you've seen marriages or seen a couple where you're just like, those two guys are exactly the same, or those two people, and they're both either, so this might be bad.
No, don't go there. It's not where you want to go. The way they act is the same.
The way they act is the same.
Yeah.
The way things they like are the same. They just gravitate towards that. And sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes it's totally the opposite. This is not going where I wanted it to go. I want it to go to the peanut butter.
She's going to bring us back to the peanut butter. What we're saying is we don't have a good answer to that question, though. That's really what we're saying.
Because
there is no magic pill.
Well, because when we were married for not even a year, just a few months, he had been at basic training for the Air Force, and we went to Biloxi, Mississippi. Sorry if you're from Biloxi, it's not my favorite place.
It's not a honeymoon spot.
It's not. And when you're in the Air Force or military and you're young married, then you mix with a lot of other young marrieds. And we had this other couple, and they lived near us, and we interacted a lot, and she used to talk to me about, what do I do about my husband? We fight all the time, or we this or we that. And I'm like, whoa. I didn't tell her this, but I couldn't even identify with that because we didn't. Of course we
have different opinions.
But we didn't have, I didn't have a husband who didn't care, or I didn't have,
Well, I think the answer is on two sides. Number one, husbands should help out in the kitchen. And number two, wives should help out with the things that husbands typically do. And we tend to, we share.
Well, from the time you were really young marrieds, he would say, my job is to take care of this family. So if you want to do the dishes sometime, or if you want to do the cleaning, then that would help us. But it's our responsibility. And I'm going, what other guy would say that? He's pretty cool.
But I think that's where the key comes in, is that we both...
Do I get to talk about peanut butter now?
We're setting the stage for it. I don't know if you noticed that or
I
not.
noticed.
Okay, so we both strive to make it work.
Totally.
To do not only what is traditionally our part, but what is the other part as well.
And we have fun. We have
now,
fun.
I will admit, I didn't have any babies, and that part couldn't happen.
But this man got up with the 2 o'clock feeding. I laid in bed. He would get up every single night, change the diaper, and then bring the baby to me. I would lay there and nurse it. Then he would get up and put the baby away.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yes, you do. All 4 babies you did that with. You definitely remember that.
I didn't do it all the way for Ben.
No, you went to Korea and left me with Ben.
I ran away for a year.
Okay, can I talk about peanut butter now?
I think we've got the stage set for this.
So this morning, unbeknownst to the other person,
we're shopping at the grocery store.
We went to get
food,
healthy
appropriate
food so that we wouldn't be sick
while we're traveling.
And we went to get some peanut butter that just had peanuts in it.
So here we are on the peanut butter aisle, looking at peanut butters.
I reach for the crunchy. He reaches for the creamy.
I don't like creamy very much.
And I don't like crunchy very much. And so I said...
So you're asking yourself, well, why are you reaching for what you don't like?
So
Good question.
I said to him, honey, I've got the crunchy, you don't need to get the creamy. He says, but I want to get the creamy for you because you like it. And I says, but I want to get the crunchy for you because you like it. And right then and there...
Okay, a lot of you saying, that's sweet. But that wasn't what the moment was about. It wasn't about being sweet. It's about the point
that we're
making.
It was the point that, seriously, I wanted to make sure he was happy. And seriously, he wanted to make sure I was happy.
So that's the answer. That's the answer.
Yeah.
And now...
We went with crunchy.
Can you force somebody to do that? No. But when it happens, it happens. And I don't know which one of us started it, but it's after how many years now? Lots of them. 46 years. It's become habitual for us. It's a good habit.
So that's our emotional wellness for today. As we sit on the top floor of...
It's not the top. I think we've got more above us.
A big floor in Denver, Colorado. And are spending some time with our family. And I know you guys are going to go say, you guys are always with family. We're really not.
So why didn't we move close to them?
Hey, but they're all liking where we're at.
Yeah, they do. But that's what makes these few days we get to spend with them special. It really does.
So
We're not in their hair the rest of the time.
And they put us up in a hotel because we have found we don't like to disturb their girls and make their girls move to another room and stuff. And they found that it's better on the girls not to have to do that. So he just said, let me get you a hotel. We said, okay. June 1st.
It's coming.
We are gonna help you know how to eat right.
So what are we calling it?
Wow, what are we calling it?
We haven't given it a name.
Well,
but
by tomorrow's video, we'll have a name. And if you've got a great name, put it on the bottom, but we'll have a name.
Yeah, yeah, we'll have a good name.
We'll have a name.
We've actually talked about it a little bit.
Thank you guys. If you have people that you know that you think would like this,
and what should take part in this 30-day challenge to make a difference in your lifestyle and
there's
the food
your
that you're eating.
30-day challenge to make a difference.
30-day challenge to make a difference.
There you go.
I just did it.
You just did it.
Came right out with it.
All right. Anyway, have them subscribe.
Yeah, that's the word. How many times have you said that?
I don't know. And go to hardinessapproach.com. I understand that there's a little glitch on the side.
Yeah, if you're on
go to the bottom of the page. After you've clicked on that one, it'll take you to the bottom of the page.
The one on the side doesn't work with mobile devices.
So go to the very bottom and it will work well. Sign up for our newsletter because there'll be lots of good stuff in there.
Hopefully I figure out why it doesn't work and can fix it.
See you tomorrow.